Good morning guys, so I'm here at the start of the Welsh Coastal Path. As you can see, just a little sign up there marking the start. My plan is to bike pack the North Wales section of the coastal path to Carnarvon, where me and my dad started the Llyn Peninsula part of the trail. So I'm just trying to link up that section over the next 2 days. Decided to go with the bike instead of hiking it. Paths look like nice, fast, bridleway paths, so hopefully we should be knocking out about 40 miles a day to do it in 2 days. But on a nice hardtail, on fast trails, hopefully it won't take too long. So that's the idea. It's kind of my first adventure for this year. It's been a bit quiet over winter, but yeah, I'm excited for this year. Got a lot planned, and I'll be bringing you with me on them. But yeah, for now, we're gonna hit this coastal path and get on towards Llandudno, which is hopefully gonna be my first stop. Hopefully we'll make it there because I've got a nice hotel booked. So this is the bike I'm using. I've not got any panniers on it yet. It was kind of a freebie that my brother-in-law gave me. So it's a Boardman hardtail. It's not a particularly high spec one, but it's perfect for this kind of trip. And over this year I'm going to do it up a little bit more, stick some big panniers on it so I can take more stuff. At the moment I've just got a big backpack on my back. Just stuck this little thing on the front just to get easy access to stuff. We changed the brakes, so it's got slightly better brakes on it. Got a little bell, so people can get out of my way, and a nice big comfy seat. So hopefully this will get me to where I want to go. So this first section is this really nice long straight bridleway. It's tarmacked as well, so it's very fast. Following the River Dee all the way to the estuary, and then you head along the Welsh coast. Nice easy going so far. Not gone far though, but we'll cross over the river soon. Looks like there's a big white bridge ahead of us, so yeah, we'll cross over soon and start heading towards Wales, the Welsh border. I'm not sure if we're in Wales yet, but I'll let you know when I know for sure. Alright, so we're crossing the River Dee now. Done the full length of that pretty quickly. So now we're going to head towards Connah's Quay, kind of following a bridleway all the way there hopefully. And yeah, hopefully there's a place to stop in Connah's Quay with some nice views. Not gonna lie, this is the most inspiring part of the coastal path so far. Sure, it gets a lot more interesting going further up, but so far it's been a lot of going through council estates and housing estates, and barely touched the coastal bit. But hopefully a little bit further down we start to join the coastal bit and get some nice views out to sea. But yeah, the bits going through Connah Quays and Flint haven't been particularly interesting, so I've not been filming them. Quite a lot of road cycling as well, to be honest, so I've got to concentrate on the road. But yeah, hopefully it gets a little bit more impressive a little bit further up. yeah, I'm kind of chasing daylight at the moment. I set off a little bit later than I should have. Still got about 13 miles to go. Been doing a good pace, but there's a bit of a headwind pushing us back. And a lot of the places we've been going through haven't been really that interesting, so I've not really been filming them. Prestatyn and Rill looking really run down these days. I'm hoping when we get to Llandudno it's a little bit more upmarket, so I'm hoping that it'll be a little bit nicer to wander around tonight. But got to get there first, and it's still, like I say, 13 miles away. That's probably a good nearly 2 hours to get there at the pace I'm going at the moment. So the path's getting a little bit more interesting now. We're starting to see the Great Orme in the distance, which is exciting because that's near the finish line, over towards the Great Orme, Llandudno. And then I'm hoping after Llandudno, scenery gets a lot more interesting. You get the Snowdon mountain range in the background and stuff like that. Views over Anglesey. So yeah, this bit's been a bit underwhelming. That's probably why I've not filmed too much, but hopefully we'll make it up tomorrow. Especially around the back of the Great Orme. I know for a fact there's a seal colony, so hopefully we'll see some seals and stuff like that. Have a look at the pier, and then it's on towards Bangor and places like that. So yeah, the scenery gets a lot more interesting from that point on. Conway Castle, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, I just come back from Wetherspoons, had a nice feed, a couple of beers, and now I'm ready to hit the hay and tackle the rest of the North Wales coastal path to Carnarvon. Got my bike parked up over there. It's a pretty hard day today. Had a big headwind pushing against me, so not as fast as I thought it was going to be. And tomorrow the weather is looking pretty grim, so we'll crack on, just get it done, because that was the idea of this trip, just to tick off that Chester to Carnarvon section of the coastal path. Like I say, I've already done the Llyn Peninsula, which is absolutely stunning. The Anglesey coastal path, absolutely stunning. Check out them videos. But once I've got this section cleared, I'm up over and away towards Harlock, and hopefully get the Pembrokeshire coast done soon. But yeah, this is kind of just like ticking a box kind of trip, but it's been nice in certain places. It's probably a lot nicer in summer.
Particularly the coasts and hills. Temperatures.
Alright guys, I'm going for day 2 on the North Wales coastal path, and then once we get to Bangor, we're ticking off the section from Bangor to Carnarvon as well as the Llyn Peninsula. So it's going to be a pretty busy day. It's going to be around 40 miles again. Hopefully head around the Great Orme to start off with, then head towards Bangor. Scenery should be pretty nice looking today. The weather is terrible though, so I'm in full wets. Hopefully stay relatively warm. I won't be staying dry, but stay relatively warm. And yeah, hopefully get to Carnarvon. Depending what time I get to Carnarvon, I might even just stay another night in Carnarvon and come back tomorrow. But yeah, got to get it done first. Big mileage again, and yeah, should be an interesting day. So just on the Great Orme now. It is actually really beautiful here. Really unique looking feature on the landscape. You can see it all the way down the motorway as you come in along the coastal road. And yeah, apparently it's named after a great sea serpent in Welsh mythology. But yeah, really cool, really beautiful, really rocky, and it's a toll road as well, so If you're a walker or a cyclist, you don't have to pay, but if you're a driver, you have to pay. But it doesn't open until 10, so I've got about an hour to get around it without any cars coming through. So that's another bonus and a top tip if you're biking it. Alright, now the trail's starting to get a little bit more exciting. The scenery is a lot more pretty today, a bit more covey and hilly, and yeah, really nice riding, especially over the Great Orme. I really enjoyed that section. Even if that's the highlight of the whole trip, it was definitely worth riding over the Great Orme just to experience that big sweepy road going down. So much fun, and the views all the way down into the Ganway, stunning. Just been through Conway, don't know why I didn't stop for food. I actually work doing tours and come to Conway quite a bit, so I've seen it quite a lot, so I don't really need to see much here, but yeah, could have done with grabbing some food, to be honest. But next town over, we'll grab something and yeah, crack on towards Bangor. So I'm about 12 miles out of Bangor. I think I might plod on to Bangor, get some food there, and then the last bit of the trail to Carnarvon hopefully is quite flat, and will be quite fast. I think it's about 10 miles from Bangor to Carnarvon, so if I get some food in Bangor, plod on to Carnarvon and then work out a plan of getting home or staying over later on. So I think it's a bit of an old wives' tale that when cows are lying down like this, it means it's going to rain. There is quite a bit of rain in the forecast. There's supposed to be a bit of a storm, so we'll see. It does look a bit cloudy at the moment, a little bit murky over there, but it's been dry so far. Little spits here and there, but pretty good so far, so let's hope it continues. So yeah, this bit of the trail is pretty washed out. Definitely got my feet wet. They're going to be cold for the rest of the day now. Yeah, just had to wade through a bit of water to get across. I've been bouncing off the Welsh Coastal Path and the Cycle Route 5. And the Cycle Route 5 probably would have bypassed some of this, but this bit's been lovely. Cycle Route 5 is definitely a lot faster. And most of the time it follows along the side of the Welsh Coastal Path as well. But yeah, I've come onto the main Welsh Coastal Path, and whenever I do, the terrain gets a lot more technical. Goes along beaches in some parts, so you have to push your bike along the beaches. And this bit obviously is a bit of a bog area, which isn't really great for mountain biking. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you're bikepacking. So I reckon I'm at about the 20 mile mark for today. Still got about 14 miles to go into Carnarvon. 4 miles into Bangor. I'm getting pretty hungry now, I need some food. It's pretty windy as well now. Raining a little bit, but not too bad so far. But the wind is getting a bit exhausting now, so yeah, get into Bangor, get a bit of food I think, and then tiptoe into Carnarvon for the last hour and a half or something. Righto guys, so it's the next morning. This one's probably going to be a short one. I didn't film much on this particular trip. The weather was pretty bad in parts. I didn't want to get my phone out, but it was kind of just a linking up trip to link that chest a bit to Carnarvon. So now I can continue the Welsh coastal path all the way down to the south eventually. Looking at maybe doing the Pembrokeshire coast next time, or the Snowdonia bit. That'd be really cool. But yeah, this is just a quick one, just to get me back in the zone of filming for the season, and just to get something going in winter, because it's, you know what winter's like, it's pretty hard to get out and about sometimes in winter. So yeah, this is kind of like me kicking off the year. Anyway, lots of adventures to come, hopefully a few more bike packs, a few more multi-day hikes, and a few holidays this year as well. So stay tuned for that, enjoy the rest of my videos, and I'll catch you in the next one.